How we doing now? Oh, of course. Of course, the mic was off, so everything that I had just said probably didn't get recorded, which is fine. These are the types of things that you run into. Hey, mods, you are muted. Yeah, I think I just figured that out. Can you hear me now? Bingo. Yep, it's early AM for your boy out here on the West Coast, man. But this is how we roll. Every sneakers drop, essentially every Nike drop. 2 minutes, yes, sir, 2 minutes, in fact. So hopefully, man, since doing something a little different. Usually I'm on somebody's live. Maybe being on a live will be better luck for me. So we'll see how it goes. Oh yeah. I gotta talk. I'll talk to you about that in a little bit. Um, yeah. I don't even. Yeah. We'll get into that. So not a lot of people up early this morning. Yeah. Let's get these lobsters, man. Missed out on the concept drop, as I think most people did. Saw a few W's out there, but nothing too crazy. But you know, medium grays. I don't know how many people are actually going for these. Maybe the ladies are. But primarily, everybody's going for these lobsters. Everybody wants the lobsters. $300, $350 shoe, whatever they're going for now, I'm not even sure. Take a look and see. One thing I do know is they will not be going for as much as their counterparts. All right, it is draw time. Let's see if we can get lucky. Of course, Nike is not being my friend right now. Now it's wanting me to enter in all my information again like it's never seen me before. Come on. Unless this is a new authentication process. Again with this. Okay, come on. Submit. Don't ever ask me again. Oh, now you want me to verify again with the thumbprint. Continue. It's a good thing this isn't first come, first serve. And we are in. Let's go. Alright, now we just need a little bit of luck. So we'll see how that goes. To really just tell me to... Oh, that's something. Oh, welcome to Nike Swoosh. So apparently I'm in Nike Swoosh now. Whatever that is. Something else to take an L in, I suppose. So, mods you in. Now we wait. Alright, so looking at what we have here on SockX. So I assume this is the general version that everybody's going for today. In my size, looks like low ask is 500. So, Mr. Wise Soul, what's that? Strawberry ice cream, baby. What's happening, man? Welcome to the stream. It's good to see you out there, man. How you been? You in this for this drop? You in for the lobsters? Just looking to see what these things are going for right now. So the high ask is 500. Ooh, sheesh. 12 and a half. The rare size. Good Lord. I want to know who's paying that. Ain't nobody paying that. You crazy. Last sale was $9.90. Sheesh. Yes, sir. I'm in the draw. All right. Good luck to you, of course. Man, ain't nobody paying $1,800 for these. Are you kidding me? I'm not paying $500 for these either. You know what I like to do? I like to look on both sites just to kind of see. You know, everybody knows goat's a little bit higher, but lobster. There's usually a pretty good disparity between both the sites. Whew, 14, 12.89. My God. And then 10 and a half. My size, thankfully, usually, generally, the most stock, 607. So you're looking at 607 on stock for the ask. And we're looking at 500 in the ask. So about $100 difference between the two sites. So it's, I guess it depends on who do you trust more, right? So neither right now because I'm not paying those prices. That's insane. Not for a shoe that I'm sure will drop. Just kind of like the Phantoms. I don't know if anybody's watched the Phantoms at all. I think I saw them on stock for almost maybe under 700, which is crazy. For such a sought after shoe that everybody had to have, now all of a sudden it went from what, $1,200 to what are we looking at here? Okay, $774 is the low. So what was the last sale was $735. So yeah, these things drop like a rock. I told you, nobody wants a black shoe. You know, very few people want an all black shoe. I want this shoe, but I want this shoe and I want red laces in it too. So this will have to probably be something that I trade for. I'm not spending $700 on it either. Maybe I will. We'll see. But back to the reason why we are here. Lobsters. See, I love the texture that they have here. It looks like the shell of an actual lobster. It's not just orange. So it really gives you that feeling or that visual of it being a lobster. My God, G-Face, what's up, man? How you doing? I know you in this draw. You got the golden fingers. You probably gonna hit this. So I think one of the things I like about this shoe is that the nice touch on this, they put that band. Everybody's seen this band. You go to Red Lobster, you see them, those poor little souls in that tank, and they all have these bands on them so that they can't pinch each other, pinch you, pinch the guy pulling them out of there. I think that was a nice added touch to that. I know they all have them too, but it was a good marketing ploy. Oops. You got EA on Skate Like a Girls too? Oh, we have it coming up. Okay. Yeah, well, we'll see, right? I got EA for the Mets, the highs. Two things wrong with that. I don't like highs, and I'm not a fan of the Mets. Lose. So, a couple more L's for you, boy. See, now, do I think that these will come to these numbers? I doubt it. I'm sure there's a lot of hype surrounding it, but not enough hype to bring it over 1,000. There's no way. 4,500. Oh, 45,000. Sheesh. No thanks. 45,000. I'm getting the Freddy dunks. Not trying to hear all that. The green ones, you know I love the green. I can mess with those. Yellow, I mean, they're all okay. I had an opportunity to trade for the purple ones, but the guy was asking way too much, and it was way too in his favor. No way. So, one thing I like about the orange ones, though, is that they are a little bit more realistic because, you know, once you cook that lobster, that turns that color. And I've seen I've seen different colored lobsters, but I guess the closest one to it not being cooked yet would be the blue lobster, at least from a picture standpoint. Yeah, you know how it looks when it's before it's cooked. Maybe not so much blue, maybe closer to the red. Yeah, he's a little more brown in there, but you know how it is when it's in that tank right before they cook it and they boil it, and then all of a sudden, boom, you have this one. So, no, great concept. Man, why is this one? Need a better picture. This one looks a little fugazi. Better picture. There we go. So, how much time we got? 7:09. 53 seconds till the draw is closed. If you're not in, get in. So I wonder if anybody's going for the medium grays. You know, I'm just so particular on my Jordans, on my ones, I should say. It's got that pony hair on there. I mean, it's got good leather. I like the silver Jordan wings. That's a nice touch to it for sure. The pony hair, I'm down with the pony hair, especially on the pony hair fours. Wink. And it goes up to a 10.5, which just happens to be my size. Fortunately, I'm not interested in these whatsoever. I literally have like 3 pairs of ones, and I'm just that picky when it comes to the ones. I'm not the one guy. You're not gonna see a bunch of ones when I finally get everything stacked up behind me. You're not gonna see a bunch of ones in there. I think I only have one in there right now, which is the black toes. Story behind the black toes. The black toes I got. Well, let me back up. I was in Sacramento for work, and I ended up at this mall, and I saw this hoodie at Foot Locker, and it had a pair of Jordan black toes like hanging from the shoulders. And bro, you're gonna hate me. I meant to send them with your Supreme stuff. LMAO. Let me get them out cleaned up, and we will figure it out. Okay, cool. Yeah, it's all good. All good in the hood. But like I was saying, so the black toes hanging, they're like jeweled and hanging from my left shoulder. And so ever since I bought the hoodie, I said I was gonna grab a pair of those black toes. And obviously, we all know how much the black toes are. So they were a little tough to come by, but eventually your boy got them. And so that is like one of, I can honestly say, maybe 3 pairs of ones. Well, I've got some other ones too that I think I'm probably just going to flip. Send the Pony 4s out. What? And we'll figure it out. Okay. You are the man. Mods is the man. I don't know if this sound thing works, but I got a sound bite on here that's supposed to work. But you know how that is. We're still trying to figure things out. But I don't know if you heard it, if you can hear it or not. I had it working the other day, but now it's just messing with me. But I think it's all good. Anyways, so yeah, that's all the ones I got. Mod, you get your stuff figured out to get back on the stream so we can do the collab? Everything's about lobsters today. Lobsters, lobsters, lobsters. But it is a good looking shoe. Let's see how much time we got. Time is up. Draw has been joined. Now we wait. And what are we waiting for? The notification. So, while we wait, what is on the horizon? Oh, of course, the Air Jordan, the Chicago 2s. Even if you're not a fan of the 2, you got to respect this silhouette. It is very clean. And I am a huge fan of the 2. I know there's not a lot of interest in this one, but I got a guy from Xfinity coming out after the show. Oh, after the snowstorm. My internet is limiting me still, but yes, I got the collab part all figured out. Perfect. Go Xfinity. That's fiber, isn't it? So you must be out in the sticks, which I can tell from that beautiful view that you're always snapping shots of your shoes of. But that'll be good if they can get it out there, get you up and running. So Chicago 2's available 12:30, of course, after Christmas. Celebrate the 35th anniversary of the Air Jordan 2. 35 years ago. Amazing. So this shoe was like a pioneer in its time. It was his first shoe without the swoosh. So there was no Nike branding on it. I mean, outside of, like what's in there, but on the outside from an advertising standpoint, you just had the wings on the tongue. It said Nike on the back, but no swoosh, no iconic swoosh. And this is where, kind of Jordan and Nike not necessarily separated themselves, but kind of started going in different directions from a branding standpoint. And I mean, everybody knows the history from here. Yep, I'm way out here. Yes, it's fiber. Good. I got fiber coming the first week of January, so not that I need it, not like you need it, but I've got a gamer son. Last time I talked to, who was it? I can't remember. CenturyLink is who we have, and the guy told me that I had 9 devices on our internet. So clearly I need something upgraded, and it's going to be that. So we're going to hit the fiber up too. The speeds look exponentially faster, more than likely just better. So coming up 12:30, probably one of the last drops of the year, Chicago 2s. Or wait, maybe not the last drop of the year. University Blue 13s. Oh, these are actually coming up tomorrow. Is it tomorrow? What's the date today? Yep, tomorrow. The Black Cat goes blue. L on Lobsters? No. Uh-oh, notification time. And what is it going to tell me? And not selected. L for me as well. So clearly it does not matter if I stream or if I'm on someone's stream. The result is the same. Not surprising, but a little disappointing as usual. That's okay. What do? On to the next one. And try to make a trade. So, well, that was, I don't want to say uneventful because it wasn't uneventful. It was still fun, but a little disappointing. But they usually are. So the show must go on. University Blue 13s. I don't know about you, but I am not a huge fan of the University Blues. Or not the University Blues, but the 13s. I think the only 13 silhouette that I even like is the He Got Games. Sneakers is so disappointing, but we got Chicago 2s coming up. Those are facts. Yes, sneakers is disappointing, and yes, Chicago 2s are coming up. So I'd be curious to see what the stock is on those 2s. Plus, I love it when everyone hates on 2s, and I'm not getting 2s, and all of a sudden they just sell out. And all of a sudden, everybody has 2s. So if you don't like 2s, don't steal my stock. I just need one. So Chicago 2s, the 30th. University Blue 13s on the 23rd, which is tomorrow. Man, these things were something else. I don't rock 13s at all. Never have. Probably never will. Yeah, I said, I like the colorway on the He Got Games, but I don't know if it's something that I would actually rock. It'd probably be one of those ones where I would wear long jeans or something, pants to go over them, and just show you essentially the bottom half of the shoe. But it's not something that's on my hit list, that's for sure. These Terraforma off-whites, they are so wild that I actually kind of like them. I'm not sure. Is it a hiking boot? Oh, it is a hiking boot right there. The hiking boot. And you know what's funny is I would probably hike in these because I don't think I would use them as a fashion point. 100% would rock these on my next hike. I almost got these off-whites for a snow boot. I passed though. You know, I wonder if it would be good for that. Like if this is waterproof. Did it say it was Gore-Tex? No, it doesn't say last one. No, it doesn't say that it's waterproof. Yeah, I love them, but I like the mids too, and most don't. Yeah, yeah. This is I have the Air Force One off whites, and I think I like this better. No, I don't like the other. I don't like the brown colorway as much, but it probably makes more sense than the white if you're if you're actually hiking in these, because you've got the black sole and the brown. Yeah, this one makes way more sense. Still a little colorful, still a little wild, but if you're truly using it for hiking, this one probably makes more sense. And obviously the quality is there. Yeah, it's a fun shoe. You know, another Virgil hitter. Let's look at upcoming. The feed throws me off. I like that it was the first shoe Virgil designed from the ground up. I like Wild. Yeah, me too. I like the I like when you have multicolored shoes like that because then you can also, put it with multiple different fits too. You're not if it's an all, let's just say an all. I'm gonna hate on the shoe now. If it's an all orange shoe, you're generally gonna be black and white and then spots of orange, but you're pretty limited to what you can wear with it if you're if that's the way you dress. But when you get a shoe that's multicolored like that, or even something like this, you can wear a multitude of things with it. So, Chicago 2, January 14th, True Blue Ones. Eh, still not that big a fan. Another one, another one. We need to relax on these ones. I think this is the time where they need to relax on the ones, go to a different silhouette, burn that one out, maybe come back to it. But they just keep putting out these simple modified colorways of ones and selling them. But people keep buying them, so these will sell out, I'm sure. I wonder if the Gorge Green sold out. I like that colorway better. Now, this is an interesting one here. The Dunks on Mars. So obviously the hits of orange are there, and it is a different. It's more of a burnt orange, if you will. I'm not sure what they're calling it, but obviously very similar to the Raging Bull fives. I mean, eerily similar. Now, True Blue ones ain't it. No, not at all. So I imagine the 3M on the tongue, the black Jumpman. I mean, that brush suede. I love that brush suede, and I'm a big fan of the Raging fives too. So, but I feel like this is just too close. Like this, the design. Obviously, the design is the same. It's a five, but premium suede. They're calling it premium suede. It looks more like a brush suede, and it is more orange than red. But man, it might be too close for me. So after that, we've got Lucky Green Twos. Not a bad colorway. It's a clean green for sure. Yeah. What would that look like? What would Raging Bull fives reimagined look like? That would be interesting. I'd like to see a concept of that. Here's what's funny. So the Lucky Green Twos, and I'm assuming this is a men's shoe. Same exact shoe as Chicago's, but they know that this Lucky Green won't hit like the Chicago 175. Chicago's are 200. I think they know. They know when to tax and when not to. If they want to move them, They'll drop them $25. Now, here we go. February 11th. I know somebody that has these already. Air Jordan 4 Crafts. Man. The silhouette of silhouettes. This is a very, very good looking shoe. It's got that brushed suede toe guard. Smooth gray leather upper. I love the simplicity of this shoe. The tones are very subtle. Yeah, this is a must. This is a must cop. 100%. Mods, you got these on hand. How beautiful is this shoe? I wish they would stop putting the Jumpman back here and just make it Nike Air on everything. I wonder how they decide which one gets Nike Air and which one gets that. 'Cause I know my Unions got them. Craft 4s are insane, so easy to wear. Oh, yeah. I bet that leather is just... Mwah. It looks good. Oh, I just noticed that tongue was like that quilted material almost. Ooh, it's like blanket. I bet your feet get all nice and cozy and warm and funky if you wear them too long. Better wear them with socks, wool socks. Oh, this is a good shot of it here. Oh, yeah. That's nice. Oh, so it doesn't look like it has that mesh side. I can't really tell if it has that mesh side there or if that's just the material. Oh, it's a good looking shoe either way. 210 standard. Man, I'll tell you what, I remember when these, I'm not even going to date myself. $210. Jeez. No cage on the side or toe box. The suede is imprinted to look like it. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. That's slick, though. That looks good. No, I like that. So, what looks like UCLA dunks, what are they calling? Game Royal and Varsity Maze, a.k.a. UCLA Women's Air Jordan 1s. So, another colorway, Air Jordan 1, that I will not be partaking on. Good looking shoe, just not colors for me. They honestly nailed it with this one. Are you talking about the Craft 4s or are you talking about the UCLA ones I just showed? I'm not buying. Well, that answers my question. I'm not buying any more Jordan 1s. Yeah, me neither. There's, when I buy them, it's usually just to flip if I do buy them. But I'm just not. I'm not a one guy. I'm a very particular one guy. It's got to be a very specific one. And I'll tell you what I've got. I've got the patina ones. I like those because of the patina. The patina colorway, to me, is one of the best ones and one of the most underrated Jordan 1s there is. It is such a clean shoe. With the mint laces that I keep saying I'm going to put in there, but I keep forgetting. But eventually I will put them in there. Clean, clean. Obviously the black toes. I love the black toes. They go with the one hoodie. And I've got a pair of Pollens. I got them cleaned up. Probably going to flip them. Once I got them in hand, and just once I got them in hand, I wasn't as impressed. I do have a pair of pine greens that I love green, but I'm undecided on the silhouette. So I think I like the pine green 2.0s better than I like the original pine greens, or not the silhouette, the colorway. But I think that's all I have for ones. Patina is a sleeper. Yeah, Patina is a sleeper. It's such a beautiful shoe, and it gets zero love. I mean, you could probably pick a pair up for $150 right now, dead stock. And it's such a good shoe. And it goes with an array of outfits. So metallic silver 14s. Don't even need to go into that. Is this a women's shoe? Yeah, this is. A woman's silhouette. I mean, anybody can wear it. Don't get me wrong. Not me, but that's a lot of silver. I don't even know what you would. Now, I wonder if that's supposed to be cracked like that. Yeah, it is. Almost like that distress looked. Pine green threes. Well, if you had a smaller foot, I had a pair of shoe. It's a clean shoe for sure. I just need to decide whether or not I'm going to keep it once I cleaned them up. So silver 14s, I'm good with. Those are dropping March. So we're into March already. UNC 5s. Man, they are utilizing this UNC colorway 100%. Oh, what is the inside? So again, this is that buttery nubuck too, which everybody loves. If you don't like buttery nubuck, you don't like yourself. Now the inside is what I'm most interested in. That's of a different quality right there. Smelling my pollens, they low-key ugly. Yeah, they really are. And again, just I keep running back to fits, but it's one of those shoes that you can really only wear with a couple of colors. And it's black, white, and yellow. So I do like the box. I'd wear the box, but you know how that goes. This branding that they put on the back, this little Jumpman tag, I don't think I care much for that. I don't know why it bothers me, but it does. Like on the 4s, I like the University 4s, but I hate that this tag is just hanging off the tongue. I know, it just kind of, it doesn't look like it fits to me. I probably hate it more if they had it on the tongue of this, but overall, pretty clean shoe. Probably won't be going for that. I think this year and overall, I'm probably going to just start copying personals. Unless it's an absolute must flip, then I think I'll start going for some other things too. But, I mean, what is this, honestly? Jordan 5 Aqua? I don't even want to click on that thing. 6s, cool gray 6s. Slap a little gray on it and it's cool. So, I like the 6s. It's probably in my top 5. I have to think about that, top 5. 4, 2, 3, 11. Yeah. Bricks, all bricks. What's all bricks, Mr. Foster? Did you see my post about selling all of my shoes and only copy? Yeah, I did. UNC 5s are clean. I just don't like that little tag on the heel. Man, I wonder if I could just cop all 4s. So what happens after you cop all the 3s? Then it's got to spill over into something else. I think I could wear any 4. That's for sure. Any 4 out there I could wear. So if I had every single 4, not including the M&Ms and all that, but even like the Cause and the Off-Whites and all this, if I had ever, I'd be happy. I probably wouldn't cop anymore. Yeah, 3s and 4s for sure. With a spray of 2s in there too. But these 6s, you got to be a certain type of person to like the 6s. I like them. Don't love them. I love certain colorways. Carmine's my favorite colorway. Infrared's a good one. So, I mean, they got a few good colorways out there, but this one looks very plain. Not something I would cop. I see this going straight to the shelf. You'll be able to get it straight to your cart on sneakers. I'd be shocked if it sold out. And I wouldn't be shocked, but this would be one that will sit for a while before it actually sells out. So that's what's coming up so far. Nothing outlandishly crazy. Chicago 2s, yes. Craft 4s, yes. Lucky Greens, I'm about 99% sure that you can probably get those after the drop for about 20% less than retail. Again, people aren't a big fan. This is going to be one of those seasonal shoes, like you said, St. Patrick's Day. So they'll drop it. You have it for St. Patrick's Day, and you won't wear it again until next St. Patrick's Day. So I'll probably be able to get those for 130. Wow, I copped the crawfish dunks, and the seller was so pumped about them they ended up not passing authentic. Oh my god! Where'd you get them from? God, that is so disappointing. I know somebody who had copped those crawfish dunks a long time ago when they were still, what, 300? No, maybe more than that. eBay. God dang. What is wrong with people? It's like, and you're really trying to work the system. All these videos that you see out there of the eBay authenticators just whipping through those and just telling you immediately fake or rep or whatever. And now they're going to sit there and have time to look your shoes over. Like, eBay ain't messing around. Why would you even send them? Yeah, that's it. 75. I remember that. Yep, crawfish dunks. I should have took them from you. Mods, this is my son, the one, Ashton Foster. Right now, he is in somewhere in Arizona, vacationing. But he picked up those crawfish, and the paper and the box and everything was cool. And he even tried to flip them to me. And I said no, because I did not like the shoe. Oh, they were clean. Yeah, they were clean. They were real clean. Ashton, this is Mods. This is my guy from Wanted. It's my boy. He's a good dude. He's got his shoe. His collection is sheesh. Oh, that's right. That was a good trade. Oh, shattered backboards. Yeah, that's probably one of the other ones that I would like to add to the collections. That's a clean pair. The original ones, not the 2.0s and all that flashy crap. Shattered backboards. I remember when you got those. That's right, Houston, right? I'm from the South. Crawfish is a staple. Yes, sir. Crawfish is good. I went to Baton Rouge one time and had really good crawfish. And alligator. Alligator, too. Alligator tastes like chicken. So if you ever have an opportunity to have alligator, you should try it. Because it only tastes like chicken, and it's not as exotic as you think. It's just a little chewier. Yes, sir. Oh, actually, I have a brother that lives in Houston. I'm not familiar with the area, but I know he lives down there. Yeah, I know. I should have got those from you when you had them. You, just like every other reseller, was trying to tax the hell out of me. My own son. Can you believe that? Entrepreneur, though, you got to respect it. So, man, well, disappointment once again. The Lobsters have evaded. So I guess we'll wait to see what prices do. Oh, they're already going up. That's nice. Get real. These will drop. I bet if I have to guess, I'm going to say 350. 350 is going to be the number in about 2 weeks. Because I called the Phantoms dropping. I said below 1,000. I even said 700, and that's about where they're sitting at right now. I tried texting my old man on a pair of Ultra Boosts, and he didn't text me back. Oh, man. They are wilier than you know. They may not know sneakers, but they know money. Oh, that's funny. Oh, one more look here. Phantom. What? $743. So when I thought I saw a pair for 600 yesterday. Let's look at view sales. Okay, so when this was yesterday, 690, 680. So it's probably going to hover around this price tag. especially when when the olive pair comes out. This is going down. People are going to want to flip these so they can get those. Let's look at the bids. What are we bidding here? Okay, no, that must have been the very first bid. So the high bid now, 625, 630, 638. Yeah, so nobody's really wanting to spend more than 766. Really. Nobody's wanting to spend $700 on these. If you get this shoe, you're going to rock it. Yeah, the olive joints are going to be off the chain. That's probably one of the better colorways. Like, I used to like the mochas, and then I just kind of went away from them. And then the reverse mochas I like because I like the hits of white on it. But they're not must cops for me. None of them are really. The only real Travis shoe I want is the high, and probably this black low, and the olives. The olives would be nice to have, but I wouldn't be upset. I wouldn't be upset like I was when I didn't get these, because I really do like this shoe. Travis highs, I don't know how I'm gonna come up on those. One day when I get the balls. Yeah, this is probably, again, another Jordan 1 that I actually do like. I had the mochas and I sold them. I felt like it was the poor man's Travis Scott. The Voodoo ones are pretty clean too. And it's funny that they gave it to Zion and essentially trying to brand it as his shoe, even though it's a Jordan. Yeah, for Zion Williamson Voodoo. Yeah, see, this shoe is creative. So this is what separates itself from the rest of these just janky Jordan 1 lows. It reminds me of like a Frankenstein, which, yeah, these are clean. Man, I think Shrek landed a pair of these. Big Shoe Gang. No, not at all. What, has he even played a full year yet? No, not at all. That's why his shoe is trash. Look at that thing. That thing is ugly. $85. I wouldn't pay $85 for that. What's the last sale? Somebody wants it for 1.4. You crazy? What are we really bidding here? Yeah, somebody's got $1 out there. Someone put $1 bid on this shoe. For $1, I would try it, but that's about it. Look, let's be fair. Let's look at one of his more expensive ones. So, grade school. Why is the grade school 168? Are you kidding me? Pelicans right here. Jordan Zion 2. First of all, this shoe is a basketball shoe, so I won't judge it. Actually, I like that Letterman jacket, Jumpman, and Zion Williamson. That's kind of cool. I mean, it almost reminds me of the Paul George 4s with that strap across the toe. I got one pair of those. It's not that bad. No, he hasn't played a whole year, but he's gotten more Jordan collabs than any other player. He must be the hype in the young community. Well, he was coming out of Duke. When he was at Duke, remember when he ripped out of that shoe when he tried to make a cut and he had to go change a pair of shoes? That could have turned out really bad for him, but he's just, he's a good basketball player, but his game is simple. Drive, shoot, drive, dunk, 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 dunk. I don't see him being a franchise player like he was touted when he came into the league. He was a beast in college for sure. Like, he was a man amongst boys. Nobody could guard him because he was so big and powerful. Kind of like when Shaq was coming into the league. Obviously on a smaller scale, Shaq was just something different. But yeah, Zion, when he was coming in, had so many eyes on Duke too, because it's Duke. And then you get somebody of a player of his caliber and nature that is just so huge that, yeah, there's nothing but eyes on him. Yeah, exactly. Big dude like Shaq. And obviously Shaq is way more dominant than he probably ever will be. And I'm not rooting against him by any means. I like Zion. But this shoe is ugly. Like I wonder how much say they actually have in it. They use their power over skill because again, yeah, absolutely. I mean, LeBron does the same thing. He's huge. And he's not just like tall huge. He's got some weight on him. What is he? 260, 270? So I mean, I would do the same thing. You got to use, what you have to your added to your skill set. I like him too, but he doesn't deserve the voodoo one. Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Not, I'll say that he doesn't deserve it. His name on it, that's for sure. Look, we got another dollar bid. This must be the same guy bidding on these. $20. Yeah, nobody wants these. Nobody definitely wants to play retail or pay retail. Now this looks like a Halloween colorway. Same guy. He must be okay. It's got to be the same guy. Dollar bids on everything. Have you really? You hit on a dollar bid before? What'd you get? Somebody was probably just wanted it out of the closet. Like I'm sick of looking at this shoe. Heck yeah! And pray that what you get is legit. Ooh, lost and founds. Let's just take a look. What are these going for? What do I have? I have an 11. You can buy for 480. What's the low ball bid? 383. I'm still undecided on this. Joe Freshgood, Chuck Taylor's. I'm gonna try that today. In fact, let's test this theory. Oh, I like Vans. Was it these ones right here? These crazy wild ones? The t-shirt shoe. Josh, what's happening? How you doing, my brother? Did you I'm assuming you went for the lobsters this morning. How'd it go? God, these are ooh, NFT pass. Oh my god. I was just talking about tags being on the outside of this shoe. Oh, these are crazy. It's like comic book. Nobody's bid. I would be so mad if I hit those. Good, just got to work. I got a L again. December is not my month. Hey, you know what? The last 6 months, the last 2 quarters is not my month. My count is ice, ice, baby. I can't even tell you the last time I hit. I don't even know if I want to know. No, yeah, no, I do. It was the Air Force One off whites. So what was that? March? I think that was March, February, March, somewhere in there. They are so ugly, but got them for a day. Yeah, you know what? Dollar. Put them on eBay. I bet they'll sell for two, making double your money. I want to put a dollar bid in for something. Here we go. What's this? Well, this is different. Joe Freshgood. Last sale was 44. What's Converse Pro Leather? I'll skate in this shoe. Bingo. Ooh, wrong size. That could have been bad. Am I competing? Ooh, what does he ask for me? Some prices in this table do not include taxes, duties, and fees, so these bids may appear higher than the display. I'll mess around with this later. The last pair I got was the Eastside Golf Low in mid-November, so I can't complain. That, you know what? it's a good shoe for you, but from a copying standpoint, I don't count that. I'm talking about fire drops, like the Phantoms or the Lobsters or some overhyped shoe that we're always looking for. To me, those are wins. Like, what else? I'm trying to think what else. The last thing. Let's look at order history. It should be short. Shoot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So the last 7 things I bought were in-store purchases. The last thing I got on a draw, not a draw, first come, first serve, the Air Jordan 2 218s. So do we count that? I just sold my Eastside Golf Lows, clean shoe. So we got some golfers in here. Is that what's going on? Yeah. Okay, then I haven't hit a hype shoe this year. Yeah, I don't. Do you even consider the Air Force Ones Off-Whites hype? I don't know. So if I go back, however, I did get EA for the Argon Dunk, the Quick Strike, not the Union. It's just the regular Argon Dunk. So does that count? Because that shoe's going for like 140 right now. I don't really feel like that's a hype shoe. And before that, I think I got Concord Fires. I don't know if I got that at the store or well, it says delivered, but again, not a draw. Yes, they're going for 1K. The Air Force One, the mids, Off-Whites? No ways. 160 maybe. These are trash. Nobody wants them. I haven't even taken mine out of the box. Yeah, look at that. You could probably get these for $1. Yeah, 159. That's the pair I got. You could save $11 on eBay. Thank you, Microsoft. Yeah, no, if they were lows, I wouldn't be complaining. Don't get me wrong. We wouldn't even be having this conversation. Did any of the lows? What, Brooklyn's? That's right. So I got the Quick Strike. So before I got the EA on the Quick Strike Argons, I got the Air Force Ones. And before that, I hit on the Infrared 4s, which nobody wanted. So I'm not counting that either, and which I don't think anybody still wants. But I'm trying to see what the last hype shoe I got was. And I don't think it goes back that far. That's how far it was. You ever go back and look at your order history and go, God, why did I buy all that crap? So I have to go all the way back to, and that was EA, Lot 6 Off-White Dunks. So I got EA for that. But man, you know what? I don't hit a lot. I hit Jubilees. OG Fire Red 4s. So I mean, you can see that's how long it's been since I've hit something hype. So let's just say the Off-White Lot 6s. That was August of last year. So yeah, my count sucks. I get 0 love. Although I do love the 218s, the Jordan 2s. So I keep thinking to myself that this has to change at some point. This has to change. And it doesn't change. I'm very active in the app. I buy stuff in store. I buy socks. I buy real stuff. I don't buy just like socks and crease protectors and all that crap. I go and I actually buy clothes, hoodies, t-shirts. Sometimes if I find the right deal, I'll buy a pair of shoes with no lid to the box. And you know how much I hate that. I thought you were talking about the Sparks. Yeah, oh God, I wish I had the Sparks. That green, you know I love that green. So, yep, unfortunately, this is the only Air Force One off-white that I have. But Mods and I were talking about this earlier. This shoe is wild. I don't know who I was talking to, because I thought these spikes, these little spike sections here would throw this shoe off. Because if you look, even if it's just sitting there, it's kind of dipping to the right a little bit. So I thought it would wear funny, but I talked to someone who's actually rocked theirs, and they said you don't even tell. It's very cushiony. But it's a wild shoe. I like it. I don't know. I mean, I'm gonna keep it because I'm not selling it for $150. Man, so my best hit ever was the Hyper Adapt 1.0 and sold them to a professional baseball player in Texas. I sold them on eBay and he paid $1,500. Hoo-wee! You pay retail and get $1,500. That's a nice sell right there. That is a very nice sell. I got a pair of 2001 Air Jordan 1 breads that I'm going to try and sell to a baseball player. Luckily, they're 10.5s. Very common size, as everybody is well aware of. That's why we have the most stock. That's why we get the most stock. So I know we got some more stuff coming up later. What else do we got coming on later? Where's the Discord? I know that we have drops of sorts. Where's Jarvie's page? So we got Skate Like a Girl's EA possibly today. The Salehi Bembury 990s are dropping today. Stand to be the time. Yep, Skate Like a Girl's. And possible EA for Neckface as well. Neckface, man, that was a wild one too. So we got a lot of stuff coming up later. Oh, we were talking about that earlier. What do you think about the new Off-White Terraforms? I love them. I think it's probably going to be an underrated shoe. I wonder what it's selling for already. I didn't even think about looking. Yeah, I love this shoe. It's crazy and it's out there. Whew. That's more than I thought it would have been. What's the brown pair going for? More? Man. Yeah, this is a shoe that I would hike in. Like legitimately hiking. I would tow this and I would go hiking in it. So living out here in Oregon, we've got lots of trails and mountains, so it's actually very feasible. What's the bids? $25? I can handle that. Yeah, these things aren't selling out. What were they? $200? I think they're $200. Dunk low drops and nobody wants them. I'm 11.5, 12. Please, I want so bad. I got you. And that's if I get them. Which one do you need? 11.5 or 12 or either? I like the Why So Sads, but it's not like a must-have for me. Man, I need to figure out how to get these. The more and more I look at these, the more and more I want them. Yeah, it's Fat Tongue. Should be. It's an SB. Which dunk were we looking at the other day and it had... Who was selling it? Oh, it was last night. Sheer was selling a pair of dunks and the tongue was... We were talking about the tongue being fat or the tongue being skinny. Yeah, it's a Fat Tongue. Oh, yeah. Look how comfortable that tongue looks. Yeah, size 12, I got you. Yeah, it's a good look. It's one like I think when it comes to dunks for me, it's got to be SB. I'm not wearing any regular dunks. They're too cheap. I don't like them. I like these ones are just a better made better. All these basic dunks they've been dropping all year long, and the 15 drops of pandas and all that crap. I just sold my last pair of pandas, and I can't believe I got $200 for them. It's ridiculous that people are still willing to pay those prices. But I mean, this is a well-built shoe, just like any other SB. I've never had an SB in hand and thought, man, this thing's a piece of crap. Even with bad quality control. Who was that posted the Phillies with all the wrinkles in that patch there? That was unfortunate. So well, I think we've been on for about an hour. I think maybe we'll need to try and build some luck up on this stream. I've never owned an SB, and I used to skate in high school. Well, I'm pretty sure they've been around. Yeah, I think, what do I have for SBs? I've got the Crush Dunks, which I absolutely love. It's a fall shoe. And the Polaroids that I got from Old School. And the Huff Dunks that I just opened up. So I've got 3 SBs, and I don't think I have. I think I sold my last pair of regular Dunks. Yep, which may have been those pandas. And I'll probably, outside of flipping, I'll probably never buy another pair. I never owned an SB, and I used to skate. Thanks, Doug. Have a good day. Hey, Josh, you have a good day too. Mods, I'm gonna get up out of here. I'm gonna hit you up on the Discord, but appreciate you guys stopping by. Everybody else has stopped by. I appreciate it. If you're watching this postpartum, then make sure you like and subscribe.